ZeeBee doesn't mind quite as much because that's, from his perspective, that's the same amount of free will he usually has.
That's goated, dude. That was goated. I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, oh yeah, yo, free will, dude. Shout out to free will. Oh, and shout out to Hitbox, by the way. Our Rivals of Aether, like, official adapter. Yep. Yes, they are sponsoring us. Yes. Make sure to pick that up if you guys play GameCube and you don't have, or you want to play GameCube and you don't have an adapter. This is definitely a pretty reliable adapter, I have to say.
Yeah, from the people I know who have used the Hitbox adapter, I've heard like no real issues with it. It's very reliable, very consistent.
Plug and play. And it even works on the Switch. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Hell yeah. Looks like we're about to get our first game started here on Merchant Port.
I'm excited. Alright, so who do we got here? Okay, so it looks like ZeeBee is going to be taken to platforms a lot this game, based off this first like 10 seconds. Oh, I love his movement. You see how he's always constantly moving, making it hard to be hit. Oh, as I say that. But in general, he's being harder to hit just because he's so mobile, even with a character like Crag, which is something you wouldn't think. But Rivals, just gives you the option.
Yeah, I think, and this goes back to the comment you made earlier about opposite wave dashing. I feel like almost every character in this game has some ways of being fast. You just have to learn how to center your strategy around those specific options. But Bookworm is going to be cleaning up that first stock real quick, just not leaving ZeeBee alone. He's just all over him right now.
Yeah. Oh. I see here. But yeah. ZeeBee finding himself behind Ellie here. But takes the stock even up the game. But his movement is can I just say his movement has been ridiculously clean this entire game or set. As I say, says for game 1, literally.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're seeing such efficiency with how both players are just moving across these platforms. I mean, I think Merchant Port, as far as stages go, Merchant Port can be one of the best tests of a good movement. Because there's so many different types of platform interactions to bridge across, and testing all of them at once is a very, I think, sort of good metric of whose tech is really on point.
Wow, and ZeeBee just can't find the lead here. There's so many things that just keeping Bookworm ahead. Yeah, she's just a strong player.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, almost got called out right into the upstrong. That was a little scary.
Nice job parrying that down B. We didn't even see the second come out.
It's funny. I think Upstrong would have just galaxied there, but it's ZeeBee and his will. you wanted the Upstrong. Oh, that was such a sick conversion. Up air and then Waveland after to get a combo started. This is, oh my goodness, ZeeBee is so good.
Yeah, ZeeBee actually finding the percent lead off of that. I mean, I think ZeeBee in particular is extremely good at finding conversions off of his recovery situations. He's really good at turning those disadvantage situations into advantage situations.
Agreed.
Oh, the Bookworm has ZeeBee off stage. Oh, the Steam putting in some work.
Honestly, you just take the Steam here. You don't. Oh wait, he has. Oh, wow, that was. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I like what ZeeBee did there actually. So. He actually delayed. It was actually insane how he made this so perfect. But he delayed his second side B cancel, right? That gives you a little hop, He did that at such a low point that it just barely put him on the stage, so that he couldn't really be interrupted or messed with. Because if he goes above the ledge or whatever, it's gonna result in the punishment be hard or easy to edge guard him. But if you go that low and just barely make it on, you got your resources back, and you don't really care if you get hit. So that was crazy. That's an MSB thing.
I think a lot of Crag recovery in general is less about directly returning to neutral and more about just getting the resources back consistently. Because every time you get your resources back, you get one chance of actually making it back. And if you can just keep the rinse and repeat going, eventually you'll find a way.
I mean, it depends on your character. Some again, like Absol, you get many chances if you got your resources.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What the heck?
All right, we're going to Blazing Hideout for game 2. It looks like. This is ZeeBee's counter pick. Once again, we're seeing the Crag opt for Blazing. And I think we're going to probably see a similar approach to the stage that we saw from Julie last set.
Yeah.
Well, then again, we're not actually seeing ZeeBee go to the top platform yet, so perhaps I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I mean, I would think the same thing, you know, based on what we just saw. But ZeeBee is a different breed, you know.
Yeah, putting up so much pressure in the air, putting the rock to cover one lane, and then threatening the up air to cover a delayed landing from Eliana. Such smart usage of that zoning, but Bookworm staying alive, tying up the percent, and has ZeeBee in a bad position right now.
I like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've been noticing this like at least 4 times so far. But ZeeBee will occasionally either moonwalk or just roar or just have his back to Bookworm because he wants the back hit of his nair, and that is like the juicy part of that. That's the one that sets up into like all like the crazy DI mix-ups, the up airs for free. He's been doing that throughout this set like occasionally, and it's been working out like pretty well.
Yeah, ZeeBee's definitely a moonwalker. I think one interesting thing about the moonwalking is that it sort of enables you to both put out the backward nair and parry. Whereas like going for like wave dashes with your back turned doesn't let you do that as well.
Man, but there's just the stock. Look, oh my goodness, did you see that crouch that ZeeBee did? It's like he kept himself as low, his hurt box as low as possible, baiting or just waiting for like that overextension just so he can get that whiff punish. Just so smart.
And at the same time, option selecting a crouch cancel in case Bookworm decided to go for a more missile-oriented strategy instead. Oh my god! We're gonna get the kill here? Oh, this is looking really bad. Do we have... Yeah, we're pillarless. We're pillarless. Don't accidentally save him.
Oh, actually, I think he's just dead here.
And what are you doing? Why did you do that?
He missed. Oh shit! I mean, she double up aired. Oh, okay, there's a. She said just for good measure. Just for good measure.
Alright, well, one stock apiece. ZeeBee had control for most of this game, but at this point, this is anyone's take. And Bookworm could take the set right here. Ping-ponging off the steam and the shards.
Combo was actually disgusting. Oh no,
steam and the shard into mine.
This is gonna be tough. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, you know, and that is an upset.
You see the mine there? Oh, actually, was that the set?
That was 2-0, yeah.
What? Bookworm that was the set.
Clean took the upset.
Oh my god, that combo killed him for so low. It's crazy because like you see the mine on the ledge and you're like, oh, this is gonna be a tough recovery. That's what I was thinking when I saw her place that mine at the ledge. I was like, dude, it's the moment he gets above the ledge, you know, so he can't tech. The moment he gets above the ledge, it's gonna be a missile into the mine and then just a combo for whatever. And that's exactly what we got. And speaking of what we got, looks like we got Penguin versus Cobra coming up right now.
Ooh,
that's crazy.
That should be a fun set.
Really volatile, dude. I mean, obviously in my head the favorite is Penguin here because you know he fights Windows and Windows is like the best raster. So Cobra being the second best is not looking too good already.